Hello, my beautiful ELL teaching colleagues. Today, I want to share with you yet another activity that I differentiated for 3 different levels. If you watch my videos or are familiar with my resources, you know that I like to use these shapes to mark the level of activity. It does depend on each group and what levels I have within each group, but today, my triangles are the students of level 3 and slightly above. My circles are ones and early twos, newcomers and beginners, and stars are my fresh newcomers and also kiddos who are dually identified with some special needs. The topic of today's lesson was predicate adjectives. I'm using Lexia grammar lessons. You can also use other grammar resources or work on another topic and still utilize this kind of approach. For my triangles, this is level 3 and maybe slightly above. I generated this text about the Mona Lisa painting using ChatGPT. They're going to read this independently and then they're going to read again and underline subjects and predicates. And for the second activity, they will circle all of the predicate adjectives that they can find. Now, for my beginners and early twos or solid twos, I am using the same text, but I'm chunking it and asking clarifying questions to make sure that they understand what they are reading. Also, you will see here then in parentheses, I have translations of some words that I know are going to be a little bit more difficult for them to figure out from context. After they clarify the meaning of the text, they're going to do a similar activity. They will underline the subject. We use 1 line for that and predicate with 2 lines, and then they will circle the predicate adjectives. So the same as for the triangles. However, I went ahead and typed up all of the sentences that have predicate adjectives. So this way they don't necessarily need to go back to the text and reread it, but they already have them here and now they need to identify them here. Now for my stars, for my fresh beginners, and for my kiddos who are duly identified, they have the picture of Mona Lisa, and now they will need to write 7 sentences to describe the picture using these sentence frames. So I have this, they will need to fill in is here, it is her photo or portrait, they'll have to choose that. She has, also I see, she is, she seems, and here's where they will have to put in that predicate adjective and then write 1 more sentence. They can use one of these models, but I will try to encourage them to use a predicate adjective. Now we do start this lesson with a together activity to get everybody on the same page. You see here all 3 levels are marked on this slide. I gave a super short description of what it is, and then together we made sentences using the sentence starters, and as you can see, these sentences start with the verbs that then would require the use of predicate adjectives. This is our way to review what predicate adjectives are. I hope you enjoy my little tutorials on how I differentiate. The link to this free packet is underneath the video.